Mike Sierra one can't handle the truth.
You're a cheat and a swindler. That's what you are. How can you do a thing like this?
I am authorized to assure you these rumors are based on hysteria and are absolutely false. I repeat, these rumors are absolutely false.
Welcome back. Once again, we will be taking a look at the relentless lies of Mike Zeroh. To understand the form of deception that Zeroh is pulling here, we have to see if the term clickbait does indeed fit into the same category as clickbait when it comes to Zeroh's output. So what does clickbait mean? Well, according to Wikipedia, clickbait is a text or a thumbnail link that is designed to attract attention and to entice users to follow that link and read, view, or listen to the linked piece of online content. The content is typically deceptive, sensationalized, or otherwise misleading. You only have to look firstly at all the thumbnails, moreover the text in those thumbnails for his videos, to see that nothing has been given away. It's all about setting the trap to draw you in. So it's pretty safe to say that he meets at least one of those criteria thus far in regard to the clickbait definition. Then we have the sensationalism, another clickbait trait. Let's take a look at this video as an example. I will now play a clip from the following and see if you can hear anything that will break the internet for Star Wars. Jon Favreau teases this will break the internet for Star Wars. Big news, Star Wars explained.
Now, it's noted, however, in a recent interview with Favreau, he was able to tease something big for the franchise. He went on to state the following to the fandom. Myself and Dave are working toward making some pretty big reveals for the franchise that is going to break the internet when it comes to what we are working on with Luke Skywalker's return in several projects that we have planned, but there is one thing in particular that I am not at liberty to say that we will rattle, of course, the fandom across the globe. We always wanted to do something so powerful for Luke, such as him discovering new powers and abilities by using the Force and what kind of limitations he could face in the planned shows that we are developing. I can promise everyone right now that we are on a mission to doing something so significant with Luke Skywalker's abilities that we can assure it will break the internet and become a raving storm by fans that will be talked about for several years. Now let me just pause here for a second.
That clip came in at 2 minutes and some 22 seconds, out of a 9 minutes and 15-second video. The section he talked about, the interview, lasted just around a minute or so, before he stops, and then repeats what he just told you for another 2 minutes. Then after that gap, Jon Favreau goes on to say, it's something we have already planned out, and it won't be long before you're able to see it. That took all of another 15 seconds, which could have just stayed attached to the first section of the so-called interview. Zeroh just puts in filler, because the stuff he is lying about has no substance at all. This is emphasized further by the filler to the end of the video, which also includes you liking and supporting the channel, the very thing he did at the beginning. Out of a 9 minutes and 15-second video, the earth-shattering news you never heard lasted no more than 1 minute and 15 seconds. You just wasted 8 minutes of your life and he made money from it. Yes, Zeroh made money by telling you that the internet would be broken with this revelation, and then told you nothing at all. He got you and the title got you too. And this happens 3 times a day and around 7 days a week. It's a crafted format designed with one thing in mind, to make money. It doesn't matter who he drags through the dirt, actors, actresses, writers, directors, Lucasfilm and Disney employees, or more importantly, the fans. He just wants to make money the quick and easy way. So, what about these interviews then? Well, they don't exist, well at least not in the real world. I have searched online for Jon Favreau interviews, and I promise you this, you won't find anything that even suggests what Zeroh was going on about. Now here is another prime example of how Zeroh clutches at straws, in the hope something will stick. At some point, someone, somewhere, more than likely pointed out that Mena Massoud would make a very good Ezra Bridger in live-action Star Wars. It could even have been that actors and actresses who become heavily searched on the web, then become the base of Zeroh's lies, because they are flavor of the month. He has done it with numerous people over the years, and this example is no different. Here is a clip from a video dated the 12th of December 2020, which is coming close to being 3 years old now.
One of which is Ezra Bridger that Lucasfilm is planning to bring into the form of live action. Not just that, it's described that actor Mena Massoud from the live-action Aladdin film is locked in for the role of Ezra Bridger in both the Ahsoka Tano TV series and even for The Mandalorian Season 3 and 4 that are both set to release in 2021 and 22. Jon Favreau is described to have played a major role in getting him on board to portray Ezra, since he did not get many offers for roles after the Aladdin film by Disney. Now let me stop right there for a second. It was very unfortunate that Mena did not get a lot of attention after the Aladdin movie. I mean, I personally thought that the Aladdin film was very well done, very well shot, very well written at that. But I just could not wrap my head around as to why Mena did not get significant roles after the Aladdin movie. I mean, honestly, I think that he deserves the best, and Jon Favreau is giving him that chance within the Star Wars universe. Moving on.
The thing is, he didn't. There was no news about him getting the role, and now we do have news about who did. Eamon Esfandi was cast as Ezra Bridger, which comes from an article published on the 9th of September 2022, and he will appear in the upcoming Star Wars Disney Plus series, Ahsoka. Real news always seems to bear fruit in articles and news stories, whereas Zeroh's fables have no proof attached to them whatsoever. No links, no articles, no nothing. He has also done the same thing with Keanu Reeves, Brie Larson, Sebastian Stan, Bill Skarsgård, Gerard Butler, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Connelly, Jennifer Lawrence, Angelina Jolie, Johnny Depp, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Kit Harington, and Timothée Chalamet, to name but a few. And just in case you might think I'm overreacting to the false news Zeroh sells you, listen to this, from the 12th of September 2022, 2 years after he first said Mena Massoud was going to play Ezra.
At this point in time, there's a lot of things happening, alright? We already know that Eamon Esfandi has been chosen to become Ezra Bridger. Initially, before that, there was a lot of back and forth of Mena Massoud becoming the character, but it is now all geared toward the other actor here.
And remember, he was picked by Favreau to play Ezra, and now the story has changed to there being some type of back and forth instead. Zeroh is a liar, a clickbaiter, and I'll be back with more soon. Thank you for watching.